This is Bart Isley with ScrimmagePlay Magazine. We're here at Prep Football Media Day at Downtown Athletic, and we're ready to sit down and talk with the Covenant Eagles. This is a squad that played very well, especially for the first half of 2012, and has made a name for themselves, bringing back a lot of key parts. Losing a few, but bringing back a lot of key parts, and we're going to just jump in. These guys are going to introduce themselves first, and we'll start over here with Jay.
Jay Gaffney, junior, and I play quarterback.
Austin Llera, I play running back and linebacker.
Drew Gaffney, wide receiver, fullback, and some linebacker.
Fullback now for you. Yeah. Add a little something to the mix? You didn't feel like you had enough to go on?
Well, they just put me all over the place now.
Sure. Well, tell me, Austin, we'll start with you just about this squad. Obviously, you guys didn't finish, 2012 how you wanted to. Has that been a big focus this year to making sure that 2013 ends up a little better than you wanted?
I think so. I think this year we have a lot more heart to the team. We actually have people that want to win this time, and we had a lot of hard workers in the summer, and I think we'll be great this year.
One place that starts for you guys from a just strictly strategic place is the linebackers all come back. Right. That seems to really be a strength and sort of a heart of the team. Tell me about that group and how excited you are to be lining up with those guys again.
Yeah, last year it was really good. We were trying to get to know each other kind of better, and then this year with the two-a-days coming back and practicing every day together, we know each other. We're kind of like a little family, I guess, back in the linebacker core with Coach A.G. coaching us. So we usually set a goal before each game, try to get a couple picks, try to limit them to a couple yards and stuff like that, and see what we can do with it.
One of those guys is Gus Rose. He's a very versatile player. Plays a lot of different spots for you guys. What does he kind of bring to the linebacker spot that makes him a special guy to be playing with?
I think he brings knowledge more than anything. He'll know the game better than anyone. He'll go home and study the playbook more than anyone. If you need help, you can call over to him, and he'll tell you exactly where you need to be.
Drew, tell me, what is it about this linebacking core that really makes it sort of the strength of the squad?
Well, like Austin said, we're pretty much just like a family out there, and we have each other's backs. So, we're just going hard for each other, and, not just the linebacker core, but for our whole team. And so I think it just starts there with us, and our whole team's just on board, and it's good.
Is it a reflection of a guy like Coach Rocco who loves linebackers, that's a focal point? Is that part of it?
Yeah, I definitely think he plays a huge role on it.
Yeah. Jumping over to the offensive side of the ball, Jay, what is it that you guys have been able to do this year? You lose guys like Brady Doyle, John Meade, who was maybe underrated in a lot of ways with everything he did on offense, moving around between the line and the tight end. What have you guys done to cultivate that sort of atmosphere?
Well, with Quan and everything, we we're able to pass the ball, like quick outs and slants, and we're able to run the ball really well with Austin, and we've got some good linemen like Teddy and Trenton that block for us well. So, it works with the short passes and screens, not being the biggest team, but being a pretty fast team.
Yeah, does it give you guys a little more physicality when you have a power back like Austin involved in there?
Definitely.
Do you like that term, power back? Or
I like it. I like it a lot.
Is it nice to get that, maybe not the biggest guy, but the power back sort of atmosphere?
I like it.
Yeah. Well, when you look at that, approach, when you've got a power back and then you've got some speed with a guy like Quan, and you got your brother out there on the wing, how much does that excite you as a quarterback to have those kind of playmakers?
Oh, it's great to have them. I know, if I throw maybe not the best pass, they'll go get it for me, and you can throw it up to Quan, and he'll run under it every time.
He's a tough guy to overthrow, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, is that, you guys don't have the biggest numbers, at 22, but is there an element of that helps, that everybody's having a role in
it? Almost does.
Everybody's
so close, and everybody's going both sides of the ball. We're really in shape. We do a lot of sprints in practice, and I just think it helps being all so close together and everything.
Is there a guy who can step into that John Meade type role? Is Trenton Jenkins, is he a guy who can play that kind of role for you?
Trenton definitely can. Whenever we can put Trenton out at wide receiver, we do. He's amazing at it. But unfortunately, it's hard to take him off the line because he's so good at it.
Yeah, that was a similar problem that you guys had with John last year too, right? He's a guy who could just play so many different spots. What other guys do you see sort of shaping up, Austin, that this year could contribute in a big way right away?
Right away, definitely. First person that pops in my head, Teddy Morris. he was in the scrimmage. He was crazy yesterday. He was good. He was in on almost every tackle. I think every tackle that I saw, he was in there somewhere, getting his helmet in there, just doing whatever he could. And then with the blocking, he's moving around. If we need him to pull, he'll get on the other side of the line and pull. And he just goes back and forth, and he will not stop until the game's over. And he'll be dead at the end of the game, but we know that he just went his hardest, and that's really good to have on the team.
Does that give you a lot of confidence as a running back when you're getting behind a guy like that?
I love it. I love running behind because usually him and Trenton are on the same side, so we usually like to do the 27s and stuff like that to get over there to their side because they just hold that side down.
Drew, you were banged up a little bit last year. Are you excited to look at a whole year where you get a chance to be involved?
Oh yeah, I mean, he was the one who was out.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I just missed 1 week with a separated shoulder, but yeah, I mean, I love it. I love being out there, hitting every day. We're just going hard for each other, which is awesome.
Is there a focus on making sure that you're maintaining that effort all the way through 10 games? Has that been something the coaches have been harping on, or?
I think we're just really just taking it one game at a time and just giving everything we have the whole week building up to that, and then just giving it what we got in the game. So I think that's how we're approaching it.
Is there a different atmosphere this year, or is it a very similar sort of cohesion and everything that you had last year? It seemed like you guys were really playing awfully hard for each other, especially in games like the St. Anne's game where you had to gut it out and tough it out. Is there a similar sort of chemistry and atmosphere this year?
Definitely, I'd say so.
Definitely.
I think in some cases we're even closer as a team this year.
Yeah. Is that just a product of being together for another year and having so many guys back, or what's kind of playing into that to make that happen?
I just think, we're just spent a lot of time together this summer more than we did last year coming into the season, and I think that just played a big role.
Does it help as well to have so many of you guys playing lacrosse and being involved in that? Does that help continue to build that chemistry throughout the year, Austin?
I think it does, and I just think, everyone says that low numbers is kind of the bad thing, but I think it's also can be a good thing because before our scrimmage, we all just got into cars and went to Raising Cane's and just all ate together. So, I think, and we really got to know each other. And then for our 2-a-days, we'd have lunch and we'd all just it wasn't like separated groups. We'd all just be together and just talking. And, if someone didn't have food, we'd share food with them or whatever. It's like little things like that. And then with the running, if someone is lagging behind, everyone will just go around them and cheer them on and try to get them to the finish every time. So we don't stop until the team's done. That was the big emphasis, is just team and family this year. And I think we break it down almost every time on team or family or heart or something like that.
Terrific. Well, just to wrap it up, we're going to kind of go start with you, Jay. One thing about Covenant football you're particularly excited about this year?
Just overall, the whole season overall. I can't wait to play our first game here against Atlantic Shores, and then I'm excited to take it, one game at a time, and hopefully we'll make the playoffs, and hopefully that'll happen.
Yeah. So. Austin, how about yourself?
I'm most looking forward to the speed that we have this year and the quickness and our conditioning that we have.
Just a big jump from last year? Or?
Yes, I think so. We have small guys, but we're quick when we know the game a lot better than last year, I think, and the offense is a lot simpler.
When you add a guy like Quan Washington, that's an awful lot of quicks.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
Tell me, Drew, what are you kind of most excited about?
Well, coming into the season, we Coach implemented this new motto, "Team over me," and that just really stuck out to me, and all the guys it's in all our playbooks. So I think that's just something we're going to lean on to take us deep into the year.
Terrific. We appreciate your time, guys. Thanks a lot for coming by, and good luck this season.
Thank you.
Thank you.